Welcome to the Metal Prognosis. My name is Lee, and on today's video we are looking at the difference between putting a distortion at the front of the amp compared to the effects loop. So we have the Harley Benton Mighty 15 here, which is a very cool little amp, but it definitely needs some help to get a nice brutal beefy tone. And to get that nice brutal aggressive tone that we love, we're going to go for the Djenttonic by Black Cat Amps here, because this is a pedal that can make a zero turn into an absolute hero when it comes to distortion and high gain stuff. So let's start plugging stuff in and start having some fun. Now I have everything set up ready to go. So this is the setup that we've got running straight into the front of the Mighty 15 here. So before we actually get the pedal on, this is the sound that we've got to start with. That's crap, that's not what we want. It's good if you want clean, but we're here for the distortion. So let's just level that all out a bit. And we can do heaps better. First, get some gain happening. I have to lean over because I can't see. All right, so I've got high, mids, and lows. Let's take off a bit of bottom end, do my usual trick. Yeah, that sounds. So there we have it. That is, now I could definitely go more backwards and forwards and fiddle a little bit more, but for the purpose of this, that is sounding pretty solid straight off the bat. So what we'll do now is, I'll do a quick jam, but I won't show it to you yet. So I'll turn off the camera, do a quick jam, and then I'll reset it for in the loop. Then when I do a jam with that, we can have the jams going back to back so we can get a nice A-B comparison. So bear with me 2 seconds while I just pretty much do all that, and then I'll be back in a moment. So now I've reset it up, running through the effects loop now, instead of running straight through the amp. So back to where before, straight through the amp. We want the dirty stuff. We want the good, brutal, dirty stuff. So, starting it off, just want to make sure it doesn't squeak and make the unwanted noise. So everything else is the same with the EQ and the gain, except the level is slightly different, which running through the effects loop, I always feel like you need to alter it a little bit. You can't go straight for straight, because otherwise you could get a real bad squeaky sound. Watch your ears, I'll see if I can just get it for anyone that hasn't heard it before. Oh no, it doesn't come through with this pedal. That's nice. Most pedals I put through here squeak real badly. That's nice to know this pedal doesn't do that. Not really hearing that much of a difference between it running through the effects loop compared to running it through the front. I mean, it sounds really cool. I really like the sound, but I'm not hearing the difference. Now that could be because just a little bit too much time has passed between when I did the jam compared to when I unplugged it and plugged everything back in. Because you don't need that much time to lose just a little difference between them. If there's a huge difference, then absolutely you'll be able to identify them. But at the moment, not quite. My first initial thoughts are this is more aggressive. I think it's given a little bit more of a bite, a little bit more of an edge to it, a little bit more of a grind, which I personally love in my distortion tone, especially in a low tuning guitar. That is really bad guitar playing. Lucky we're here for the tone, and oh, you can judge my guitar playing too, that's fine. Doesn't matter about how cold it is, that's no excuse. It is an excuse, but you shouldn't accept it. So now we've had a look at that. Let me do a jam now, because I don't want to dig too much more into it, because I don't think we're going to get that much a result. And I think it's better if I keep these settings the same so we can see a little bit more of a better of a back-to-back comparison to them. Maybe not, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. And if you think differently, definitely let me know in the comments. So let me have a jam with this one. And the first thing you're going to hear in a few seconds is the original jam I had with running this pedal straight through the front of the Harley Benton. And then straight afterwards, you'll hear this jam I'm about to do right now. And then we'll have a bit of a chat about it on the other side. So, enjoy! All right, time for some final thoughts of running the Djenttonic distortion pedal through the front of the amp and then through the effects loop. Now, I didn't quite notice a huge difference when I was doing the actual setup, but when it came to doing the actual jam and putting the jams back to back, oh boy, there was a huge difference between them. Running it through the effects loop, now there's nothing wrong with running it through the front whatsoever. It still sounded pretty cool, and doing the actual jam, it felt good. It was only when I heard them back to back did I really hear the difference. So running it through the effects loop gave it a heap more clarity, more definition in the notes. It was a lot tighter, it was a lot more aggressive, it was a lot clearer, and it just, all in all, miles better, really. How do I put it? Is my initial reaction. So yeah, this is a pedal that I got when I very first started this YouTube channel, so any excuse to really bring it out is good because I do love the distortion I do get off this Djenttonic. Put it up close so you can see it because it is a really, hopefully it's going to focus, maybe not, can't really tell. Yeah, it is a really cool pedal, and it's a nice excuse to bring it out to see what else we can get out of it and where else we can take it, and I felt like we took it to a really cool place this video. But like all my videos, it's all about the discussion and what your thoughts are. So how did you feel about the two difference between them and just the overall video itself? I apologize for my stuttering to start with, and my guitar playing wasn't up to scratch as normal, but these things happen and the show must go on, and it's all about the tones, and everyone has been super kind in this community, so I definitely am not afraid of admitting this and just talking about it. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. It was lots and lots of fun, and I thoroughly look forward to chatting with you next time. And until next time, please stay safe.